Hello everybody, I'm going to do my modification on this pneumatic paint shaker that was purchased from Harbor Freight. In my review on this I had mentioned that I didn't like the position of the airline, so I thought about rerouting it over and putting it into this area to get it out of the way and help protect all this stuff from damage. So I am going to do that modification. I went to the hardware store and picked up a 1/4 inch ID air hose. You can get a PVC line like that is in it with the braids in it, but I just went with this. It was $1.29 a foot. I bought 2 feet because I didn't really measure anything, I just knew what I needed, but it turns out I'm going to actually need less than a foot. So $1.29 plus tax for this mod and a little bit of work, no big deal. But I wanted to go ahead and show it and show exactly where I'm doing things, so if anybody wants to modify theirs, you can either follow my lead or come up with something on your own. Alright, well I've got it flipped over so you can see what I'm doing. Most of this stuff is self-explanatory, but I want to do this in as few clips as possible. I'm just going to take off the hose clamps here and take this original hose out of here. Sorry about the camera there. A little bit of help on this one. There we go. Let's see what we've got here. Yeah, I looked at this hose at the hardware store, this type of PVC hose that is braided, has braided reinforcement, and it had definitely a thicker wall than what this is. I know one user had mentioned that his hose popped, and that's more than likely why, as that's not a very good quality hose. So anyway, this nut right here we'll take off. This is a 17 mil. Looks like they're mixing and matching metric and standard fasteners. This one's a 5/8. This is kind of tight. I originally thought this was just in a through hole, but it is threaded in. I am not going to drill and tap a hole to thread this back in. I'm just going to drill a through hole. So most people, could do this if they chose to. As well as where I'm going to position it when I wouldn't have the room to turn all this in there anyway. Alright, I'm going to try to find the center of the machine. Just putting 2 parallels in here. See about what we've got. Oh, it looks like it's about a 1/16 shy of 6 inches. So I'm just going to put the hole at 3 inches in from this end and determine how high I want it to be. There's actually a little flat spot on the bottom of this, so I'm going to try to get it to where it sits right down on that base down here. And it looks like we're 5/8 of an inch on center. So it will be 3 inches in from the end and then 5/8 of an inch up. Let's kind of see what we get here. And I'm going to pierce it with a 1/2 inch hole. So I said we were going 3 inches in. Five-eighths up. So there's where I'm going to start drilling, and I'll progressively take this up to 5/8 or a 1/2 inch. Okay, well I have the 1/2 inch hole pierced in there. I had to open it up just a little bit more to get these threads to go in. Just like so. That little flat spot I was talking about ended up hanging over here. No big deal. Alright, well I'm installing the nut. I'm going to put a backup wrench on the other side where that fitting is. Make sure it's standing vertically. And give it a nice cinching. Easy enough. 2 hose clamp tightenings and I'm finished. This is an 8-inch length of hose, so buying a foot section will be just fine. And then on this clamp right here, you're going to want to put it in this direction and then tighten it up from here, or it will interfere with it because it will stick down past the base. And there we go. I'm just going to take a quick peek and make sure nothing is going to... Everything's out of the way. No problem. Okay, well that completes the simple modification. $1.29 plus tax. I think that's going to be a better position for it, like I said, to help protect this and get it out of your way if you mount it on a bench like this. And this is the way it would typically be mounted. So it only took me about maybe 10 minutes to do it. I think it was well worth it. Works just fine. Thanks for watching and good luck.